Boys and girls, reading hats are on. It's Thursday's virtual learning for reading, and I need you to break out your reading writing workshop book and open up to page 228 and 229. We're going to go over our vocabulary words. We're going to go over the definitions of each word. There are 8 words, and then we're going to go over page 131 that you were supposed to do yesterday. I want to make sure you got the right answers. We don't need to go over your sentences. You can write those on your own, but I just want to make sure you have the right word in the right spot. Okay, so open up your books to page 228, vocabulary. We're going to use the pictures and the sentences and talk with each other, not our partner, since we're not together right now, about each word. So the first word is effective. The broom is an effective tool for sweeping up leaves and dirt. Effective. Number 2, example. The apple is a good example of a healthy fruit. Number 3, identical. Mark and Matt are identical twins because they look alike. Number 4, imitate. This robot can imitate the way Cody moves. Number 5, material. The baby's blanket is made of a soft, warm material. Number 6, model. Kevin and I play with my model airplane in the park. Number 7, observed. Meg and Joanne observed the fish and wrote down what they saw. Number 8, similar. My dad and I like to look alike, so we wear similar shirts. All right, so boys and girls, now I would like you to take out vocab page 131. Let's go through each one and make sure you have the right word chosen, and then you're going to come up with your own sentence with the word, okay? All right, so you want to have this complete and ready when you come back on Monday, April 12th. Number 1, if 2 things are impossible to tell apart, what might they be? And we talked about this yesterday. That word is identical, right? Number 2, when making a poster, what is paper considered? Material. It's one of the materials. Number 3, how would you describe a plan that went the way it was intended? Effective. Number 4, what is another word for notice something? Observed. Number 5, what might be used to show what something is like? An example. Number 6, if 2 things are alike, what can they be considered? Similar. Number 7, what is another word for copy? Imitate. Number 8, what would a smaller version of a much larger building be called? A model. All right, boys and girls. So those are the correct answers. You're not done unless you also then use your vocab word in a sentence. I am seeing that the lines are really small on this workbook page. If you want to use the back, go for it. Your sentence is a long sentence, okay? So feel free to use the front or the back. So that's page 131. All right, now I would like you to stay in your reading writing workshop book, right? But I want you to turn the page to we read Bats did it first with the vocab words in there, but I want you now to turn to page 238 and 239. Please turn to page 238 and 239. Expository text and root words. These are just 2 things I want to highlight and read with you because something like this might be on the achievement test in 2 weeks. Expository text. Bats did it first, and we're rereading this because it's a good review. Expository text gives facts and information about a topic. It includes text features such as photographs, captions, and a diagram. Find text evidence. I can tell that Bats did it first is an expository text. It has photographs with captions. It also has a diagram that shows how bats fly at night. A diagram is a picture that gives more information about the text. Labels name the part of the diagram. Caption. A caption tells about a photograph or a diagram. Your turn. Look at the diagram on page 233. Explain how the bat finds food at night. And we talked about that. You guys remember? If you flip back to page 233, that's when they talk about the sound waves, right? And how bats use that to find things to eat. All right, page 239 is all about root words. A root word is the simplest form of a word. It helps you figure out the meaning of a related word. In Bats Did It First, I see the word invention. I think the root word of invention is invent. I know invent means to make something new. An invention is something new that is made. One amazing invention was inspired by bats. Find the root word, then use it to figure out the meaning of each word. Inspiration. The root word of inspiration is inspire. Navigation. The root word for navigation is navigate. All right, boys and girls, our reading lesson today was super short. That's all good. I want you to make sure that you know your vocabulary words well. You're going to make sure that page 131 is complete and done. And I also want you to look at page 137 in your packet and complete this page, okay? Read each sentence below and write the root word of the one word in bold on the line. Then write the definition of the word in bold. So you're gonna do numbers 1 through 5. And it should be super easy for you because you boys and girls are so smart. All right, so today's homework assignment for reading is page 137, and you should all be done with 131. Okay, see you Friday.